channel. So today's video is going to be a talk through makeup tutorial. I created this seafoam green type of look. I had already posted this look on my Instagram maybe like a couple weeks ago, and I just fell in love with the look, so I decided to recreate it. What I used was my Morphe 39A palette. I talked about it in the video a little bit, but if you guys want me to go more in depth on the palette, then I can do a full review on it. But yes, I was like all over the place in this video, like with my hair, but just don't worry about that. This focus is on the makeup look, so yeah, just try to ignore it, and that's that. Okay, all products that I use will be in the description box below. So I hope you all enjoy the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't mind how ghetto I look. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by priming my eyes. I don't know what look I want to do, so I'm gonna just go with it. So I'm gonna prime my eyes using, I'll tell you guys in the description box because I don't feel like saying it, but yeah, I'm gonna use that on my eyes. And I actually know what I want to do for today's look. I already posted on Instagram. I'm recreating the look because it was just so bomb, and I had my feather brows. They didn't come out good today, but I mean, that's okay though. We just gonna move on and we gonna enjoy life. It's 2018. We just gonna move on. Like, I'm just now getting into feather brows, so I'm just trying to like experiment. You probably can't even tell that they're feather on camera, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't know if this should be like my first chit chat get ready with me, like, but I just feel like nobody will like watch it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm chit chatting with myself. I'm not chit chatting with y'all, cause like I'm so inconsistent with my channel. I don't have that much of an audience, so I'm just like, I'm talking to myself. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Gotta start somewhere. I'm just going to set that base with my Sephora eyeshadow in the shade Secret Boudoir. I think that's how you say it. Boudoir, something French, I don't know. And I love to use this to set. I keep saying I don't know what I'm gonna do because I keep forgetting. Like, I'm gonna recreate this seafoam look that I did on Instagram. Okay y'all, I'm back. I just look too ghetto, so I just had to get myself together slightly. I still look a mess, but we just gonna move on. So I'm gonna use my baby, my 39A palette from Morphe. I'm out of breath. Okay, so I got this palette for Christmas. So ever since I got this palette, I haven't been using anything else, so like, why stop now? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take my Morphe M518 brush, and I'm going to go into this shade right here, and it's called Vibrant. I'm so excited I got this palette because this baby is limited edition. I need to get another one, but I don't know. So I'm gonna just take that into the crease and then buff it out. I will use tape to get that like sharp edge, but I don't know where my tape is at. Maybe I should like stop being lazy and go look for it. I think I'm gonna go look for it. All right, y'all, I got that scotch. So I'm gonna put this, what you wanna do is rub it on your hand, because sometimes it gets too sticky and it's gonna rip your eyeball out. So you just wanna make sure that junk's secure. And you just gonna put it like that. Same thing with the other eye. And you know what, it's okay. Like, people say you wanna make sure you get these as like even as possible. Girl, I mean, like, you gonna if you're gonna do a wing liner, then it's not that big of a deal. Even if you don't, it's not that big of a deal. Like, people not gonna really notice like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is if it's uneven. I mean, at least your eyeshadow gonna be popping. Especially if you use any Morphe palettes. Just saying. So we're gonna go back in with that shade. And when you use tape, you want to make sure that you're pushing like that product against it, because that's how you get that like real sharp defined line. I just got back to using tape. I usually would just like put all my product like on the outer edge and then clean it up with some concealer, but I'm like, why waste product when I can just do this, you know? So I'm gonna just keep doing this. I said it's gonna be like a chit chat, but like I don't know what to talk about. Yeah, I don't really know what to talk about besides what I'm doing. Like, maybe this could just be like a talk through makeup tutorial instead of like a chit chat, because I feel like chit chat, so when you talk about your life, and I don't want to talk about my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take my Morphe M441 and I'm gonna just buff out the edges. I don't want it to be too harsh. It's really harsh on this side. So okay, so the next shade that I'm going to take is this shade right here. This is called Passion. And I'm going to be taking that on my Morphe 514 brush. I like this brush because it's small and slightly tapered, so you can really get into like the crease. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with Morphe so much. Now this is like my all-time favorite brand. Like, it's above Colourpop to me, and it's freaking amazing. Like, I just love it so much. Everything's just so affordable. I'm so proud of them. Like, how they've just like grown as a brand. Like, it's just amazing. I'm happy to have a palette from them like in its original packaging before they up their packaging, because it just reminds you like where the brand came from and how like you were there since day one, like a supporter of them since day one. That's just how I look at it, because I'm just like a makeup freak like that. So I just really love Morphe and just proud of the company. Okay, so I finished with that like really nice plum color. I'm gonna go back in and add more if I feel like I need to, but now after we added that purple color, it's time to blend out the edges for that. I hope y'all can see. I hope it's not too bad. Let me focus here. Okay, y'all, so now it's time to add some depth. So I'm going to be going into this shade. This is called, oh, hold on. This is called Expression. Okay, so I'm gonna just use the same brush because it's small and it's just great. So the darker your creases, the more your cut crease will like pop. I mean, like, think about it. If you use light shades, you know, in the crease, and there's no like dimension or anything, and you go into like cut your crease with like a concealer, it's not gonna pop because you didn't use light shades. It's not gonna look like it's cut. It's gonna look like it's just a mess, you know. So just keep that in mind. So now that I have that, I'm gonna go back into that Passion shade and just blend. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna do some more like blending and everything. You see how that's like a sharp edge? That's just how you gotta do it with the tape. See, I'm pretty sure they're not even, but it's okay because it still looks nice because it's still like really nice and crisp. So that is how that came out. So now it's time to cut the crease. After I cut the crease and have like my eyes and everything situated, I'll go back and like do some more blending, but as of right now I just want to give my eyes a break and start on cutting the crease. Was from this palette. You guys can't see, I don't know why it's like not showing up, but I use this shade right here. This is like a Ulta palette. It was real cheap. My mom got it like when I first started out with makeup. She ain't know no better, but yeah, I'm just gonna use this random LA Girl Pro foundation that I have. I got the wrong shade, so it's like way too light for me, so gotta put it to some use, and I use it to cut my crease. Alright, so that's how you cut the crease. You just, if you're new at it, then I suggest like you can do what everybody else is doing like on Instagram and YouTube and stuff. They'll put it on their lid and then they'll like look up. And then wherever the concealer transfers, that's when you want to start cutting your crease. I don't do that because I just feel like it goes a little bit too high for my liking. I have hooded eyes, so I just like to create my own crease. But yeah, so you can just do it how I did it with the angle brush, because it has that angle to it, so it can just curve really nicely. That's why I like using angle brushes. But yeah, you can do that method, like the transfer method, or you can do what I did. Whatever works for you, you do you, boo. And now I'm just going to apply that shade on my lid. So another thing I would like to state is that when you're doing cut creases and you want to do like a glitter liner, like making sure that your crease is like perfectly cut out is not necessary, because you're going to be covering it with a line of glitter. Like how I did, I just kind of like messed up right here, but that's okay because we're going to be going over that with our glitter liner, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay guys, so if you don't have any glitter liner, what you can do is get you a brush with like a fine point, really thin. Get you some lash glue and any loose glitter that you may have, and you can just create your line like that. So that's what I like to do. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that as well. I'm gonna just speed it up because, you know, certain things I can't really do and talk at the same time. So now it's time to go back and do some more blending for the crease. I'm going to take that same small brush and the last crease shade that we used, which was Expression. And we just gonna blend the edges. Well, that is what the eyes look like. I hope y'all can see, like, I hope y'all can see. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna do my wing liner off of camera. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it on camera. Who knows? Might be a fail. So I did my wing liner. Now I'm going to apply some lashes. I'm definitely going to do that off of camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I had to put my hair up again because we can go ahead and start on the face. I don't got time for my hair to be all on my face, sticking to my face and stuff while I'm trying to do my foundation. So for foundation, I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade Coconut, and I like to paint it on my face and then blend it out. And you kind of want to work fast because this is a matte foundation. I don't know why I use matte foundations when I know I got alligator skin. I have really dry skin, especially in the winter time. I think this is the worst my skin has ever been. Like on my body mainly. On my face it hasn't been too bad this winter, but definitely on my body, like it's so bad, like I feel my skin cracking, like girl, you just don't know. Now I'm gonna move on to highlighting. So what I like to use to highlight is the Pure Mineral Concealer by Ruby Kisses. I got 2 shades. This is the light one, this is the darker one. This is like more to my skin tone. This is when I want like that fully blown highlight. I like using these because it's a pure mineral, so it's like really lightweight. So I'm just going to actually mix the two. Oh, so this shade is Warm Honey, and this is Rich Caramel. This is Rich Caramel. So I'm just going to highlight. And what I like to do is, I like to kind of let my concealer sit under my eye. Like this, because it actually helps with building coverage. So instead of applying more product, all you have to do is just let it sit on your face a little bit and it sinks into your skin and it builds more coverage. I should just have my hair like this the whole time. I was all over the place in this video, but I mean, it is what it is. There is more to come. I just slightly turned down the brightness. I feel like it was washing me out, especially now that I'm highlighting. So next we're going to take the Ruby Kisses highlight powder. This is the HD setting powder, and this is in the shade Banana, and I like to bake. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna just let that sit, and then we're going to move on to our lower lash line. Okay, you guys, so I'm not gonna get too in depth to like what I'm doing on my lower lash line. I'm using the same colors that I did in my crease, so I'm just gonna repeat those same steps. So this is just gonna be sped through. Okay, so I'm gonna just do some eyeliner and the inner corner highlight, and then we're gonna move on to bronzing the skin. So for my inner corner highlight, I use this shade from the 39A palette. This is the shade Artistic. So now to bronze the skin, I'm going to be using my NARS powder in the shade, I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is what it looks like right here. I love this stuff, clearly, as you can see. Thank God I have a backup because I would not know what to do. This is $40, like, it's crazy. But, I mean, hey, I cannot find a good bronzer. If you guys know any affordable bronzers out there that has like a really nice red undertone, please let me know, because I have not came across a bronzer that has such a red undertone like this does, because I naturally have like red undertones, so this just goes perfectly with my skin. I'm going to slightly contour the nose. No blush because I'm not pressed for blush. So, and now for highlight, I'm going to be using my favorite. This is the only highlight that I've been using. I'm gonna take my setting spray, spray my brush, and this is the Colourpop highlighter in the shade Highly Wasted. I'm about to hit pan soon, and I'm gonna cry when that happens. Now I'm going to move on to lips. I'm going to be using my brown lip liner in the shade Simmer Brown now. Okay, so I just filled that in a little bit. Now the liquid lipstick I'm about to use, I don't know what's the name, I forgot it, but it's by Lena Lashes. Their website is a little bit like weird now. It's very like inconsistent, so I can't find this shade anywhere on the website, but it's this cool gray tone. I probably put in one of like my old makeup posts, so maybe I can just go back to that and see, because the sticker's gone. So I've had this for a while now. Look, I'm just putting that mainly in the middle. Alright you guys, so this is the finished makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed. I know I was a little bit like all over the place in this video, but this is like my first talk through, so just bear with me. So yes, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to comment below, and I will see you in my next one.